Okay, we're all ready to go now, so thank you very much. I'm Ian Bateman. I am the current chair of the RPS AV group. And one of the benefits of being the chair of the AV group is that you get to make, occasionally, a presentation to someone who's not expecting to get it. In fact, I'll go as far as to say it's the only benefit of being the chair of the AV group. I can't think of any other. But the presentation that I'm able to make is called the Dobson Henry Medal. And it's to people who've made a significant difference to the AV community. So why Dobson Henry? Well, this dates back to a legacy that was left to the AV group by two members of what was then Swindon Camera Club, now known as Swindon Photographic Society, and we've used the medal ever since. John Dobson was a jazz band leader, and Roy Henry was a schoolmaster. Both of them had a keen interest in AV, with John in particular making sequences on his Royale projector. That's John you can see on the left. Sadly, I've not been able to find a picture of Roy Henry. I'm still hoping that we will source one at some point, but at the moment, we've only got a visual representation of John. But when John died in 1992, he donated all of his equipment to the RPS AV group. Roy arranged the sale of this, and the proceeds were used to cast the Dobson Henry medals. It was called Dobson Henry, rather than Henry Dobson, to differentiate it from someone's name. So it's a distinct medal rather than a confusion of just somebody's individual name. Now, it's not awarded every year. Instead, it's given when someone is deemed to have fit the criteria. Last year at the Great Northern AV Festival, awards were made to Brian Stubbs, Tony Collinson and Keith Scott. And of course, two of those three are serving on the jury at this year's festival. The criteria for receiving the Dobson Henry Medal is this. It's for outstanding contributions in the audiovisual medium. It's for furthering the activity of the medium, long service to the medium, organizing events such as the internationals, the nationals, workshops, AV days, and working on committees such as the AV group and the RPS Distinctions panel. Working for charity over many years, using AV as the medium, and helping and advising others in public, and also for those people who work quietly in the background. So, who comes to mind when we start looking at these criteria? Perhaps someone who has for many years arranged AV events to keep the medium in the forefront. Maybe someone who's put on events and shows to help raise money for charity. Someone who's written articles for AV News about how to use software and make good quality AVs. Maybe an individual who's a great backroom expert, helping to keep the show on the road and ensuring the quality is always spot on. Or perhaps a mover and shaker who can make the connections, call in favors, and make things happen in an efficient way. In addition, it helps if the recipient produces AVs and enjoys some success with these. And perhaps they've also judged a few competitions. So the recipient this year has been involved with making AVs for many years. They started way back in the days of slide tape productions and regularly attended the AV summer schools organised by Richard Tucker at Dyffryn House in South Wales. After taking a break from AV in the early 2000s, this person returned some years later when digital methods revitalized AV production. After joining the AV Group Committee, they played a major part in shaping the role of the AV Group within the RPS. Now, narrowing down the possible recipients, this person has taken on 2 posts within the AV Group Committee, the Group Treasurer, and the editorship of AV News. No, he doesn't know about this at all. Both of these roles have been very challenging, with the RPS changing its accounting methods and the production costs of AV News rising every year. And I am, of course, speaking about Alastair Taylor. Now, we've all seen how AV News has flourished under his editorship, and after the next issue, Alastair will step down after a tenure of 9 years in the editor's role. He will continue to work as the group's treasurer, as well as supporting our new editor, Ian Hosker. Alastair has also started collaborative projects with other RPS groups, speaking at the Travel Groups Conference and initiating the Soundscape project with the Landscape Group. Both of these have helped to raise the AV Group profile within the RPS. And of course, this weekend would not have been possible without Alastair and his team, who took over running the Nationals in 2022. Within the RPS, Alastair is also chair of the RPS Nominations Committee and regularly represents the AV Group at MEMCOM meetings. So all of this makes Alastair a very worthy recipient of the Dobson Henry Award for services to AV. Now, don't come up just yet. It doesn't stop there. I'm very pleased to say that there is a second recipient this year, and this person has been heavily involved with AV for over 20 years and has made a multitude of sequences in their own unique style. They too have taken on a key role within the AV Group Committee and have additionally organised regional events for the RPS. Over the years, this person has provided help and advice for numerous people in AV techniques and has been involved in running AV competitions for the Western Counties Photographic Federation, has served on the RPS Multimedia Distinctions Panel, and is a member of the organising committee for the Jurassic Coast International Salon that we just saw the advert for. Crucially, she's been running the AV Group section of the RPS website for many years and has built up a wealth of knowledge and information within its pages. She also handles the distribution of our newsletters, looks after the booking system for our events, and so it's with great pleasure that I can announce that the second recipient of the Dobson Henry Award is Sheila Haycox. So, Alastair, if I can give you your medal.
Absolutely fantastic.
There you go. And certificate. Yeah.
Very, very kind.
Very well deserved as well. Keep the smile going. A couple more down again. One more. Something like that. Thank you.
And Sheila.
Don't go too far away, I'll still take a
Well, I'll do this one first.
really nice, isn't it?
Well done, Sheila.
Thank you very much.
Good, hold it. Kids while going. And one more. Because. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank
Alice,
you
if
very
you
much.
come back with a photo
Oh, I
ball.
have 2, yeah.
2 of you.
I need to open this one.
I see, you've got one as well. I knew you were getting it, but I didn't know.
That's it, hold it. Towards the camera, it's fine. I just want to proceed with us together.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. That's good. Got this serious. And one more. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Have we got a microphone handy?
We have.
Is that on still? Sheila said to me just then, we better get this on the website.
It's got to go on the website, yeah.
And I said, better get this in AV News.
Oh, well, I haven't got anything to say, really. I'm absolutely delighted and honoured to receive this. I wasn't expecting it. I knew Alastair was getting one, but I didn't know I was. That's the trouble with being on the committee. You must have hidden it somehow.
I knew about you, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much to whoever decided on this. Yes, lovely.
And I'll add my thanks as well. It's a lovely surprise to have that and to have your efforts acknowledged in this way. We work hard as a committee, all of us work hard, and we put a great deal of effort into a hobby we really believe in, and we hope other people get a lot of pleasure from it. That's why we do it. Yeah, sure. And it keeps us young, and it keeps us agile.
We're not going to give up.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You know, it's just a great accolade, and I think I speak for us both really when I say how grateful we are for that support and that goodwill from our AV friends and our committee, and we know that we're amongst a number of greats, and that's big. Definitely. That's big. Of course, there's quite a few in this room as well. Come on, put your hand up if you're a Dobson Henry holder in this room.
Yeah, there's a few.
There's a few. There's a few. So we're a happy band of brothers and sisters. Thank you again.
Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah.